I just realized, why am I not running the Heretic remix album? Let's do that. Okay, hello everybody. Sorry for having to switch this stream to a night stream today, but there was something that I wanted to catch live. Because I have no idea if it's ever going to... I don't think it was recorded. And that ended up running pretty long this afternoon, so... there was another one next weekend, but it starts earlier, so hopefully it won't be as big of an issue. But, we're done with Hexen, we're done with Death Kings, we're also done with the Hammerwatch campaign that recreates Hexen, so I happen to get done with basically all of those at the same time. Since I'm coming off of a Hexen kick, I figured we might as well pivot to the Heretic and Hexen side of the featured mods list, which is what I've been playing through for long OverDOOMed now. And there are a few things on the list in that category. I'm actually surprised there aren't more. Because, let me double check something on the list. I could have sworn... Yeah, so... Actually, I'm surprised that the only one of the less... Oh wait, no, Deathless is on here. Deathless and Earthless Prelude are both in the featured mods list. But Faithless is not in the featured mods list, which is another one of Jimmy's less projects. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure Earthless has like a full release by now, too. But Prelude was like the first part of it. But yeah, for some reason the featured mods list is Faithless. So, there's only a handful of... a trio of Heretic maps, which is what I'm looking to play tonight. And then, two... I think both of these are Hexen related. I could actually be wrong on that. Because for some reason there's no page here for it. Let me see. The name makes me think it's Hexen related. Yes. It is a Heretic map. Oh, so it's not Hexen. Yeah, okay. Right. Did I actually download this one already? I don't know that I'll expect to have time for it anyway. Oh, was this the one? Yes, I did download it. Actually, I downloaded it a while ago, I think, originally. So, I have to decide exactly how I want to tackle that one. So yeah, there's only 3 entries on the list of featured mods for Heretic and Hexen. One of them is actually 3 maps by Christopher Lutz put together, and that's what we're looking at tonight. Then there's the Iron Forge, which is a map by Zacer and not Jabba, or at least that's how it's listed here. But I think that also entails some modifications, some of the modifications that ended up in the Wayfarer WOD, which came out, I think, a year later. So, that somehow is not on the list, but also I think I read that Wayfarer-related modifications actually made their way into the Heretic remaster as part of Heretic plus Hexen. I have no interest in playing the remaster because it has a shitty EULA on it, because ZeniMax somehow think that a game needs a binding arbitration and class action waiver clause. So, I will be playing all of these through source ports instead. And the Wayfarer may be the closest that I get to any of those modifications, but I know that there's like multiple different categories of modifications that the remaster makes optional for both Heretic and Hexen. And then Shadows of Kronos is the other, and to me that's kind of a big one, because I have known of the existence of Shadows of Kronos for a while. I have wanted to try it, I've been curious about it. So this will finally be my opportunity to try that, but that we will presumably get to, like, next weekend at the earliest, if I'm gonna prioritize the Iron Forge and possibly even the Wayfarer first. But that's what we'll be looking at in our next sequence of long OverDOOMed streams. So, today we're gonna start with... The funny thing is, Reclamation and Torture both came out on... both released on literally the same day, apparently. They're both from 2001. And those are the first two Christopher Lutz that we're going to look at out of the 3 that are included in the featured mods list. I am pondering going with Reclamation first, just because, well, 1, alphabetical order, and also 2, I think it is technically, like, map slot order first, because Reclamation occupies the E2M1 slot, whereas Torture occupies the E2M3 slot. Also, from what I've read, Torture might live up to its name. So, let's try to... Maybe I'll slightly ease myself in if I play Reclamation before that. So that's what we're going to try to do. Now, I'll be playing this with Crispy Heretic. I'm hoping that'll be fine. If you look at the readmes for these, they actually say, you must use W Heretic in all caps except for the W. As far as I understand, W Heretic is, at this point, like, multiple decades old and no longer maintained. So I'm hoping that Crispy will do enough of what is needed. The interesting thing is the third map we will be playing by Christopher Lutz actually mentions different source ports, so I will be switching for that for, well, maybe a couple of reasons. But I have Crispy Heretic currently set up in 4.3 resolution. If I were to have played this back when it came out, I would have been playing it in 4.3 resolution. I'm still using my long OverDOOMed splash on the side here because, well, 1, I didn't have time to come up with a Heretic-themed one. 2, it wouldn't sound right if it were long over Heretic. That just doesn't make sense. The play on words doesn't work anymore then. So you'll have to live with that part. But, you know, it's still Doom-related. That's why we're doing this. But let's look at the README for Reclamation first. An ancient sanctuary has been corrupted by the minions of evil. Reclaim the church and make the bastards pay. Cash or credit? No, but anyway. Miscellaneous author info. I've worked on many a Doom level, but this is the first Heretic level I have released. Okay, you know what? Then I'm glad we're playing this one first. Unless they both say that. No, actually, Torture says it's the second Heretic level we released. So even though they both were released on literally the same day, at least as far as they were uploaded to id Games. But I am apparently playing them in the correct order, after all. My credits include, and this, of course, reading in the first person from Christopher Lutz, Inferno, a 9-level episode for Ultimate Doom. Maybe I should try playing that out of curiosity. Currently working on Caverns of Darkness, a PC, I presume that's partial conversion for Doom 2. And Torture, a second Heretic level. He mentions a homepage. I'm gonna assume this homepage might no longer exist. Yeah, no. It was on members.nbci.com, and I don't know if that even exists anymore. So as I mentioned, this occupies the E2M1 slot. It does support difficulty settings. Anytime I'm playing something for the first time, I choose middle of the road, middle difficulty, because I don't know, you know, which direction the map author might be biased. It was made from scratch, and for editor, it used WinDEU 5.2. And that is it for the README, so let's jump into the level. Let me unmute the game. I have it ready to go right here. I've just launched it. Oh, hey, Quad Guy. This is using Crispy Heretic, version 7. I think I might not have written the version in the YouTube title because I couldn't fit it. YouTube's character limit is shorter. But I think I put that in there. But yeah, so this map launches us right in, as you will see as soon as I unpause. So let me start the timer, and we'll dive in. Sploosh. I hear golems already as well. Oh, there they are. They fortunately minded their own business until I was ready for the... Okay, I have no ammo anymore. Hang on, I think I just saw a couple of... Yeah, one crystals over here. It would help if I wasn't... Wait, how was I missing with those shots? Those looked like they were going right through them. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Well, that's one way to solve that problem. Oh no, I got mobbed. What? Oh no, do these infinitely respawn? Alright, grab the shield and leave. Alright, we're getting a trickle of ammo here. Here's some more, that'll help. You're not dead. Hearing breathing noises. Are they up there? You're not dead. Come on. I'm trying to be a little bit, yeah, I have no ammo for that. A Samsara and QCDE inspired... Wait. QCDE, is that Quake Champions related? Crossover class. I'm not familiar with Samsara, I don't think. So you'll have to give me at least a vague hint as to what exactly that is. Oh hey, there were more wand crystals back here. Alright, glad I checked. It would be weird if I could press the use button and open the waterfall, but I figured I would check for waterfall secrets. So, I can't go up from here, right? Oh, wait, no, maybe I can. No. What? Oh, yes, I can. I didn't expect that to just open if I asked nicely. This is interesting. There you are. Oh, he didn't drop ammo. What a jerk. Do I have... I don't have look up and down bound over here, do I? That's unfortunate. Oh, I could have dropped... Okay, I see. So the one problem I have with the crispy ports is sometimes the setup refuses to, like, run for the correct game. Tome of Power. Oh, that was worth getting. Okay. Can I, like, dodge around this? No, not really. Alright, I guess we'll go down here. More wand ammo. What the... I mean, my mouse is managing to hover over my taskbar even though it's trapped by the game. Okay, that was a little rude. Okay, no, we're in a different place now. Oh, jeez, we got the works now. I forget if those explosions can hurt me. Oh, he actually dropped ammo. What a dude. Well, that was a bad idea. Okay, good. I do have that down correctly. We're looking for... Wait, Heretic on Nintendo 64? I didn't think Heretic on Nintendo 64 existed. Hexen does. I mean, obviously Doom 64 is a different game, but, Hexen exists, Quake exists. Chaos device, that'll just warp me away, right? This is weird. The fact that this has a scrolling texture seems very strange. Alright, I took a lot of damage in this room. I'm not proud of. What the? Oh, jeez. I didn't notice. I literally don't see the guy. He's behind the window, isn't he? Yeah, he's actually getting hit by... Now I'm not hearing anything. Okay, so he can shoot out, but I can't shoot in. That's a raw deal. Alright, let's go not waste the rest of this. Oh, what the... That's a trap, I guess? Oh, no, it's a snake. Wonder why they decided to put this in episode 2. Okay. That seemed like a worthwhile use of that. That is making the that is the slowest flowing water I've ever seen. All right, what did that actually do? Were these flowing like this before too, or is that did that change when I hit the other one maybe? Okay, so what did that accomplish? That is still blocked. Oh. Okay, that's new. Okay, that opened it. Oh, we got the gauntlets here. I don't trust the gauntlets in this game. What the heck was that shooting at? There's an enemy up there. It's like I whiffed, but I didn't whiff. Oh, there's gargoyles up there, I think. Yeah, alright. It's the projectile shooting version. There we go. Real hard to see them. Are they actually, like, trapping them? It sure seems like they're not budging from that spot. But yeah, I remember watching Metroid McFly play the N64 version of Hexen back in 2020. What did I just hear? I thought I heard something lower or something. I remember watching Metroid McFly play, Oh, I'm hearing them attack. That's what it is. Metroid McFly played Hexen on N64, and he got to the first secret level, and it was just like, well, can't see anything anywhere. Everything is shooting at me, but there's fog. Because they inserted more fog to lower the draw distance that the game could actually run. Could you die, please? Thank you. Open source multiplayer AFPS games. How many of those are there? Because, like, open source, I feel like that narrows it down. Unless you're talking, like, anything that was commercial but then later open source, which I guess Quake 3 would be in that territory. Oh, this is neat. I'm out of ammo for that. Oh, we got the truly invisible guys now. At least I've been at reasonable ammo for something. Pretty much every point. Well, nobody shot at me that time. Did I try to defile the altar? I don't think that really worked. I don't think we're defiling any altars. Oh yeah, remember the time bombs? Those will get you killed. I don't think that hit anybody. Oh, it might have hit, like, one of them. I'm just gonna leave them there if they're not gonna bother me. Hey, free ammo. Yeah, that wasn't very nice. And I used a lot of ammo in the process. An urn, holy crap. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll... Oh, I see. They're in there. I don't know how much I'm actually hitting him, though. Oh, he's dead. Okay. One on the other side. Think so? I don't know if I'm hitting him or not. Oh shit, yeah, he's over there. There we go. Like, I couldn't see him at all. Hi, Mike. Okay, they're just hitting me from in here, right? Where are they? Okay, they are up there. It would really help if I could see them. Hi, why am I stuck? Oh, jeez. Alright, that guy's dead. Wait, there's another one, apparently. Yeah, there's two. Alright, now the problem is I'm nearly out of ammo again. And they didn't drop any. Those jerks. Oh, okay. Please have ammo. Guess I have some ammo for this. Oh, another tome? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, this connects to one of the two sides there. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I mean, like, I haven't played much in the way of Heretic custom maps to begin with, to be fair, but, like, I feel like I remember there being a common theme of people saying, like, they felt, especially if you were trying to work within vanilla textures and stuff, like, things would get old really fast. And, like, this seems to be doing a pretty decent job of making things look interesting. And, I mean, on the subject of this particular map, or Christopher Lutz, and making things that are interesting, one of the reasons that I am pondering trying their earlier full Doom episode, also titled Inferno, which makes it confusing because that's actually the name of the third episode. I think I read that it does some interesting stuff that it was not common to see done as early as that WOD was created. I'm gonna save here in case I get punched a lot. Like I said, I did in fact get punched a lot. Alright, but I have plenty of these, so I'm not gonna worry right now. There was another... Wait. Was there not anything else up here? Because on the other side, there was a shield. And I might go grab the shield. If I can remember where that was. Oh, wow, that landed me... No, that didn't land me outside. Or... No, it kind of did. But that's even more outside. Where was the other elevator? Is it through here? I'm barking up the wrong tree now, right? No, here it is. There should be a shield up here. Okay. Now we have some armor. Oh, can I get myself in trouble doing that, actually? I don't know. Doesn't seem like there would be much for me to get myself in trouble with, but... Alright, I need a key for this, clearly. What the... Where did that... Oh, you're just in that corner. It's one of the invisible dudes. Okay, that's kind of rude. But they always throw red projectiles, and those do a ton of damage. Alright, do I need to actually go up here? I guess that was kind of what... No, wait, I went up there. Is there anything else I can do from here? Like, go in here? See another shield in there. not exactly safe sniping them from here. Oh, and I end up, like, getting up on that step just from the water flow. Wait, no, now we're fine. But none of them are there. They got smart. Okay, I'm a little nervous because I feel like I've been hearing an Iron Lich sound. I don't know when that's gonna show up. Apparently not yet, though. Oh, they're having an infight. Let's just let them at it. Oh, I might have woken that guy up. Now would probably be a good time to use this. Because otherwise I'm literally going to run out of ammo. He dropped ammo, so that's nice of him. He also dropped ammo. Yeah, let's go back through here. Here's the iron. Oh, okay, we got another one. There's two of them? That seems like a problem. Okay, he's dead. That's good. I still have 15 arrows. We got another urn. We got another one of these. Let's use the other Tome of Power. Okay, he's dead. That's the Iron Liches I was hearing, though. There's a blue key door. Okay. No idea what I'm doing. Now I feel like I've wasted this tome, but I mean, I did use it to kill the Iron Lich. Oh man, we're gonna need all the keys. That will probably pay off in the long run. Because at some point I'll probably end up, like, teleporting out there and getting smacked if I left them alive. Right, that was the door. That's why that indicator was there. Where else can we go? Can I, like, run over to them? Yes, I can. That might have been a waste. I might not have needed that shield much yet. Okay, so... went that way. What if we go this way? Oh, that's not a good sound. Well, he's very dead. Okay. I don't have much ammo for this. What? Where did you come from, dude? Oh, that's not good. Well, the way the elevator's done is interesting, though. Where did you come from, dude? Hey, could I, like, get out of the elevator? That would be great. There we go. Oh, God, that could have gone really poorly. Any ammo around here? Okay. That's a lot of dudes. Could I stop getting hit by everything? That would be great. Yeah, I have, like, no ammo, dude. Oh, wait. There's ammo here. Interestingly, this is for the blue door, which is not where I expected to be going first. That is over here. Still not feeling great about the ammo situation, but we have some... well, actually, we have a ton of ammo for this. Right, those were the big ammo drops for this. So this is probably going to warp me to the outside, which I have fortunately cleared out. This is what I was sniping at those guys from over there. And actually, they did make an attempt to make that window look kind of broken, but it's actually just, like, reorienting the alignment of the textures. That's a fun idea. I don't know what that did. Hey, there's another thing over there with a bunch of cool stuff. Can I get to the cool stuff? Let me try something. Oh no, there's no trickery with, like, pressing use behind the teleporter. That was gonna be my first suspicion. Wait. Have I? Yeah, this is where I sniped at them from the first time, right? I'm not actually ready to go back here because I don't have that key, except... What? That's an interesting trick. Like, I pressed use, and then the right door just, like, warped open. Like, it just instantly moved. Wait, was there just one of them? Okay. I mean, it's a cool idea. It would have been nice if there was a sound to accompany it. There's the green key. Wait, could I have actually gotten these in either order? Because I was in here earlier. And I just blatantly ignored the door? Unless the door was blocked. It could be that there was actually a solid wall here before. What did that do? I really wanted to get hit by that, apparently. What? I can't really tell when I am or am not hitting them. Alright, one of them died. I am wasting a lot of ammo for this. I should probably just go. Problem is they're kind of all over the place. Oh man, there's stalagmites there. Don't get stuck in those. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, should I just go in there? Wait, why is there a snake in there? Blue sparkle sometimes means exit. That was not a disciple, that was a host. Okay. Everything's dead. Claw orb, huh? I haven't found that weapon. Actually, how many secrets do I even have? I don't have it showing stats in here. So that'll be a mystery. Are there more dudes like out in the middle of nowhere over there? Okay. So let's check two things, because I think. Oh, did I actually like jump off of some? Oh, wait, he literally dropped the frickin' comb. All right, that's nice. Wasn't there a return portal? It might be up here. Yeah, this is where I came from. Was there not a return portal? Is this really the only one? Yeah, that's the end of the level. I actually got 2 out of 3 secrets, which isn't bad. Is there more to the level, though, given that I'm still hearing dudes? That's kind of what I'm wondering. This seems like it's meant to be just the end area. with a final battle, but, like, also, I could have just, like, I probably could have walked into the exit. Well, except I don't think it's a walk trigger. No, you have to actually, like, press use on the door. But this is here to try to draw your attention to it because it's a door rather than one of the switches. Like, typically, the blue sparks are used for walk-exit triggers. Am I still hearing another Iron Lich that I just completely ignored? 'Cause that seems kind of funny. But it seems like we might have hit a point of no return here, so unless I want to do, like, all the level over again from my earlier save, I don't think we're doing any further exploration, so... I mean, I still spent 20+ minutes on the map, so that's no slouch at the very least. There were a couple of moments where I was afraid I was going to run out of ammo completely, and then right in the nick of time, I got more ammo. Oh, I can actually fit through there. But I think you're kind of restricted in where you can and can't go there. Alright. I think we can call this one done. Like I said, I do think that they did a pretty good job making the visuals interesting, because like I said, I feel like that's a thing that people have had problems with, especially in the early days of custom Heretic maps. Now, E2M2 is unchanged, but E2M3 is the slot of the second custom map. Let me take a quick break, and then we will take a look at that second map, Torture, when we return. Okay, we're back, and we're gonna look at the second map, which I have not loaded up yet, which is Torture. Torture, I believe, occupies the E2M3 slot, if I recall. Yes. So the readme for this one, the description says, destroy the beasts controlling an underground dungeon. Mutilate them as they have been mutilating your comrades. And the author info says, I've worked on many a Doom level, but this is only the second Heretic level, as opposed to the other one saying it was the first. So the second Heretic level, released by Christopher Lutz. And it lists the same prior work in terms of Inferno, 9-level episode for Ultimate Doom, currently working on Caverns of Darkness, a partial conversion for Doom 2, and then lists Reclamation, his first Heretic level. So again, difficulty settings are implemented. Again, WinDEU 5.2 is used. So, both of them are, both of these maps are pretty much edited in the same environment. The first one seemed to work fine in, Crispy Heretic, so gonna go ahead and also use that for the second. I suppose I should warp straight to it and scratch start it, but like I said, I did read that this one is, specifically seems tight on ammo. The first one already seemed, like, relatively tight on it. I will say that because of the tightness on ammo in the first level, it encouraged me to use the items, but it also helps that, like, each of these maps is arguably, like, standalone. Because I think part of what causes me to hoard items like a complete maniac in Heretic and Hexen is, like, I'm playing for the long haul, and it's like, oh, I'll need these later. Except then I don't use them later either, and also I end up with way too many items, so it just becomes hard to manage. So, I feel like the shorter the engagement, the, you know, like when you're thinking about, like, a single level and whatnot, a single level that is not huge, it makes it easier to not worry so much about your items, although I definitely did feel like I might have been winging it a little too hard there before, but I saw Iron Liches, and I figured I better use the Tome of Power now. But it did seem like between the, like, yes, the ammo, in a vacuum, the ammo seemed scarce a couple times in the previous map, but if you consider the items that you were given as well, especially the Tome of Power, it actually balanced somewhat better. Anyway, let's see what Torture is like, and if it is in fact Torture. So, we just warp to that, we'll start the timer. I updated the overlay. So the funny thing is, I got the Dragon Claw immediately this time. I think I found some ammo for that. You know what? It's probably just that the disciples or whatever were dropping the ammo. Actually, I did want to remind myself some of the names of the enemies in the bestiary, so I'm literally bringing out the manual from Shadow of the Serpent Riders to double check right now. I want to say they were called Disciples of Disparel in this, and then in Hexen they're Dark Bishops. Yeah, see, you got Gargoyles, Golems, Undead Warriors are the guys that throw the axes. Saber Claw are, yeah, the Claw guys. Were-Dragon are the werewolf type things. They're were-dragons, though. Ophidian are the snakes, and yeah, Disciple of Disparel are the floaty robe guys that shoot purple tennis balls at you. Rude. Okay. But yeah, I do still have my CD from the 90s of the 5-episode version of Heretic, Shadow of the Serpent Riders. And I'm glad I at least hung on to the CDs. I almost feel bad that I didn't hang on to the floppy disks, but those were taking up quite a bit of space. And we didn't, my dad and I, you know, far less short-sighted, but we didn't quite see the value in holding on to the floppies because we didn't have any computers with floppy drives anymore. Of course, you know, fast forward to today, and computers don't come with CD-ROM drives anymore either, so... Neither format, arguably, you know, both formats basically became irrelevant, but, yeah, still partial to keeping what I have at this point. And now I have the wherewithal. It's like, if I had a time machine, yeah, I would have gone back, and I would go back and tell previous me, past me, to, like, not toss some of the things that I tossed. Alright, enough rambling. Let's actually start the map now. I'll just go ahead and reset the timer, since all I did was pick up a weapon. You know what, given how the first map was pretty sparing on giving out ammo, I'm gonna, like, err on the side of caution. Dude, how am I hitting behind you all the time? It's like I shot more through that first gargoyle than actually at him. What? Those are definitely false walls. Like, I'm shooting through them. And I guess they might be flying out of them. And there's still, yeah, there's still more of them out here. I probably shouldn't waste ammo on these guys if I don't have to. What happens if we go down here? Can I just run across that? I guess so. Oh, we got another walk to open gate thing. That's a lot of guys. Are they having a bit of an argument? A little bit. Wait, who was he? Oh, there's another were-dragon there. Okay. I was like, who was left to even argue with? What's going on up there? That looks interesting. I'm being attacked, though, so I should probably not worry about that right now. I wish these guys' projectiles would be, like, unconditionally bright. Because, I mean, it's a fireball. Why is the fireball nearly invisible just because the area is dark? Alright, we have a blue door. There's another claw orb. Alright, he's dead. Did I get the other were-dragon, though? I guess I did. There's a yellow door over here. Ow. Alright. Yeah, so I'm already a little worried about ammo here. Interesting what they've done there. Interesting how it's like, you know, not uniform, not even. Okay, so I'm just hearing the two warriors out there, which I'm not inclined to worry about. Not inclined to worry about that just yet either. Oh wow, that was a big orb. I just went down here on a whim, and that actually paid off. What if... Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, oh no, that's bad. Yeah, that brings it to the other side. But you can't really see where you're coming out of. Do I have any more ammo for that? Not really. Any other stuff back here? Doesn't look like it. They're dead. Run for that. That's gonna help. That's not even... That probably doesn't even count as a secret if I had to guess. Okay. I am once again nervous about ammo. Oh, I can just open that. See, okay, this is the one weird thing about this, and this was technically the case in the previous map as well, but at least in that case it used a key, I think. Normally that door texture is not used on directly openable doors in vanilla Heretic. I feel like there might have been a custom thing that either I played or I saw someone else playing at some point that also broke that rule. You know what? I might have been watching Vortail play the new remaster episode. It may have been in there that even the mappers for the new remaster episode, which I want to say Kaiser worked on that, but I don't recall if it was all Kaiser or if there was more to it than that. But I think there were doors that were directly openable using that texture when, like, in vanilla Heretic, that always requires a switch. Oh, hello. Okay, that got him. I'm trying to use this item when I can. Oh, I don't like that. Dude, I have no ammo. Okay, I have some ammo. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's an invisible boy. And the problem is I can't see him. Okay, that did hit him. Like, I can't see the dude. Oh, I think I'm out of the bombs anyway. Alright, I was trying to hit the switch and he got in my way. Dude, there's two of them. Alright, he's dead. Oh, he's getting dunked. Did I kill both of them? Okay, not sure what that accomplished. But there's a switch there. I'm not sure if that was there before. Oh yeah, these guys are bad news. He's dead. I can't see anything. I got stuck in there. Apparently there's stuff in here. I do kind of wish some parts of this were more brightly lit. Oh, that brings you right... Jeez, I almost walked right into that, which might have been a bad idea. Oh, wrong button. Can I technically go right into there? I can go into there. Yeah, it seems like a bad idea. Okay, don't do that. How much did that hurt me? Okay, like 8. That's where I came in from? Yep. What am I doing next? Because clearly I'm not doing something there yet. I hit the thing here, I hit the thing there. What? Uh-oh. I think you can sequence break, because technically that has a switch, and you can hit it even if it's not up yet. What am I actually supposed to do next? Without cheat. Wait. Yeah, no, that's still it. Yes, like there's another switch there, but presumably I'm supposed to do something else first. Let's try to play it the way it was intended. Does one of these have a switch on it? Also, have I found the crossbow? No. They're giving me ammo for it, but I don't have the crossbow. Hey, dead camper. Yeah, I'm playing late on a Saturday. Oh, wait, there's a door here. Eh? I don't know why I was taking damage. Ow. I almost died. I'm probably going to die anyway, because how do you not take damage in a situation like this? Alright, that sucked, because I basically just used all my ammo. And health items. And what did that get me? Absolutely nothing. Like, why did I do that? Was there a reason to do that? Is the other switch here now? I think I have full, like, crossbow ammo, if I could find the crossbow. I can open that, but I can't actually get in there. Is this where I just was? I want to say that's where I just was. Oh, this is another switch. I checked all the full columns, but I didn't check that. Okay, that does this. And that probably dunks another guy? I don't know. Was there even... Yeah, that guy got dunked. Well, that probably was from that switch. Did that second switch enable this? No. Still looking for something else. Did anything change up here? I may redo this to see if I can, like, not lose as much ammo and health. Let's redo it. Okay, so there's a switch. This is the switch I got. There's another one over here, so it's like 90-degree symmetry, kind of. And then the question is, what does that do? Sounded like it did something here, maybe. I don't know if we're supposed to be actually getting that guy to get dunked or what. Because that would suggest there— oh, it opened this, so we can do both sides now. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, what? We're getting lesser runes now. Hi, can I get, like, you know, a weapon for any of these ammo types that I'm finding? Oh, Xenotic and Nexus was at— wait, Nexus was— you typed that with an R. Is that actually a thing? So I was gonna say, Nexus wasn't open source, was it? I remember that being a game that felt very We Have Unreal Tournament at home, and then it got delisted, I think. Yeah, Xenotic I recognize out of that list at the very least. Oh yeah, and Warsaw I remember as well. That was a very, like, movement-based one. This go? I would still like to find an actual weapon. I'm really just looking around for, like, resources at this point. Not great. This is where I came in. That side certainly seems more interesting than the other side. The other side just took me to a very confined space with a bunch of golems, and I got punched a lot. Even more ammo for weapons I don't have. Sure what exactly that did. It sounded like something happened. Where is this taking me? Christopher definitely seems to like his narrow paths. What am I looking at right now? Everything is clearly fine here. It's interesting how that's, like, still fading in and out. The effect goes away if you're closer because, like, that you can always see things at very close range. Seems like there's supposed to be another... maybe another staircase. Oh no, I guess that's just here, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so, what did that do? Did it open that? Or did, no, I came from there, right? Oh! Oh, that's what that did. I swear it started and I swear I heard it start and stop before. Yeah, oh, the blue one makes it stop. That's funny. Okay. YOLO, I guess? That didn't work. What am I getting hit by? Cool, I guess I'll use that now. There's a lot of enemies here. Oh, what? I can be in there. Okay. I'm still trying to not use ammo until I find some other weapon, because I've been finding ammo for all of the weapons, but not finding the weapons. Alright, let's be over here where they're not, hopefully. I still have no idea what I'm doing in this map, other than trying not to use ammo because I have no weapons. Like, I desperately almost hope that I have overlooked something. Oh, hey, look at this. That actually didn't try to crush me, huh? Okay. Did that do something in here? Oh, it sure did. Well, I guess I have to get a little bit, spicy in there. Alright. We have places we can go now. Still don't have any more weapons or ammo. If we find a weapon inside the blue key door, that would be great. That's back out here, isn't it? That's yellow. Blue is over here. Okay. I guess we're trying this. Wait, what's over there? Is that where I started? Oh, that was... Yeah, okay, that was the secret thing or something. Or no, that was the non-secret side. This is why I've been saving ammo, because otherwise I would have had to, you know, bludgeon that guy to death. I actually have a bunch of ammo for... Did I get a bag of holding at some point? Because can I normally carry this much ammo? I have 2 tomes of power, huh? Are you dead? He died very quietly. I must have gotten the bag of holding. Wait, why did I hear a door open? I don't know. I don't think they can open that door, though, because that's locked. Orb? What? Okay, well, there's a yellow key for the other door, but what exactly is going to happen when I try to cross this? Hey, again, I'm getting a bunch of ammo for weapons that I don't have. I'm just gonna try to leave. Like, I'm basically playing this almost pacifist. Because I still haven't found any other weapons. I should have saved before I came in here, though. Dead. I might use a tome here. Ow. I might just get completely destroyed. Oh, right, you're right here. How about we go over here where I can maneuver more? Oh, we got a snake somewhere too. I mean, an Ophidian, right? That's what they're called. Ow! Yeah, I kind of don't want to use this with the tome, though, because, it uses more ammo. Have I gotten the gauntlets in this either? No, I haven't. Ow! Dude, what the heck hit me? Oh, enchanted shield. That's good. I can't believe I used all of my frickin' wand ammo. And I still can't believe I haven't found any other weapons, dude. Is that where I... That is where I came out. Okay. I'm fairly certain there were no weapons up the elevator. Okay. I guess I have to go through this, huh? switch. Another switch. I hear noises that I don't like. That's a lot of you. I don't have ammo for all this. I'm stuck. Oh, wait, when did I get one of these? Yeah, become chickens. Alright, but now I have no ammo again. Oh, what's this? Exit? Bonk, 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 bonk. Cool, I'm done. I never found any weapon. I only killed half of the freaking enemies in the left. What the hell was that map? I feel like I should look around again. Like, yes, I finished that map in 20 minutes and I only played half of it, allegedly. What? Look around in this room again, because, like, if there are going to be weapons somewhere, you would think that one of them would be out here. This is what warps you across there. There were so many enemies that I just did not bother to engage with because I never found weapons. But there's ammo for, like, a whole bunch of weapons that I don't have. Unless they're, like, only placed on lower difficulties or something. This seems pretty absurd. This is the beginning of the map again. Can't go through those. I forgot what it said my secret count was. I don't think I really paid attention to that. I don't think there's anywhere to, like, fall off the bridge and secretly go for more weapons. Well, I'm dead. Not dead. I meant to use one of these and didn't. Alright, what did I have to do last time? Out of ammo again. Yeah, what are there are no secrets. I don't know, dude. That level seems extremely problematic if I can't find any of the weapons in it. It's like, they were giving me ammo for the crossbow, they were giving me ammo for the frickin' fifth weapon, that I always forget the name of. Is that the Hellstaff? Never found either of those. So why are you giving me ammo for them? Should I check in the blue area one more time? There was another enchanted shield right there, actually. Is there stuff down here? There's more shields. I mean, there's a few enemies, but nothing meaningful. And that just puts you back here naturally, so no, not really. Alright, let me try one other thing. I'm gonna go up that elevator again that really didn't seem to pay off. If I can find it again. Wasn't on this side, right? Where was that? Where were those little doors? I have forgotten where the little doors were. What am I looking for? Actually, looking at the map overview, it's actually kind of interesting. Wasn't what I was looking for in this area, or was it before this area? It couldn't have been before this area. That was just the beginning of the map. Hang on a second. I know, you can't really go over there at all. Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't back here. I don't know, this is all me just desperately trying to make the map make sense. And now I can't even remember where the other thing that I was thinking of is. Or, wait. I feel like I'm thinking of the wrong room. It was through the unlocked door, wasn't it? It was in here. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because there's like all these guys. And then there was this huge area. I really expected there to be a weapon in this huge area. But I didn't end up finding anything. Yeah, see, there's more lesser runes. I don't have a weapon for. There's a door here. That might be what I missed. That's an elevator. Oh, I can't really avoid taking damage there. That's just another morpho of him, dude. It's just egg. Okay. That's invincibility, which I'm gonna use now because I'm in lava. So, kinda seems like I should use it now. Now I can't really understand where I am, though, to get out of here. Okay, wait, here we are. I want to try going up one more time. Why am I stuck? Thank you. Alright, well, by the time I was able to go anywhere with it, it ran out, so that kind of sucks. Alright, there were still no weapons in there. So, that was basically my only hope. No weapons there either. Alright, this is where that guy was. This is where I hit that switch. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have no idea what I have missed in this map. I would like to think that the other weapons were supposed to be somewhere, but I could not tell you. Maybe they're actually only on easier difficulties and then they're removed, but then they don't remove the ammo? Yeah, should we crack open the map file and see if we can find... I mean, it's probably a lost cause because unless there's a search function that I don't know about, I don't know if I'm gonna have any help in finding it. Oh wait, actually the easier way to do this would be to do it straight from, like, the console. So, let me close that. We're going to, switch to full screen for the next thing I want to play anyway. So I might as well make that switch now. Where'd my mouse go? Then let me bring up the file browser. Probably going to need to add... Yeah, I don't have Heretic WAD in here yet, so I need to fix that. Fix that first, and then I'll open the map and we can try looking at it and see if we find anything. Where do I have to go to do that? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, and then... Okay, let's see if we can find anything. Let's do this. Okay, so this is Slade with the map open. Can I actually search for shit in this? I guess I should go into thing mode, huh? Like, I don't even know if there is a search function in this. I don't think there is. Which means I'm gonna kind of be just, like, looking around desperately. What I should do... Where's the beginning of the map? Where did we actually start in this mess? Oh, that was the everything is on. That was the lava where we had to get the blue key. Okay. Wait, this is the wrong map. Let's try opening the correct map. I literally opened the wrong one. Hang on. It's not where I opened it from. Why is the... Oh, is it a capital? Yeah. Alright, now that I've opened the correct map and can be slightly less confused, I do still need to find where we started. That's fascinating. Look at all these guys. That's where some of them filter in from, apparently. Okay, here's the Dragon Claw. Okay, so that's the symbol we're looking for. It looks like something out of GoldenEye. So this is where we started. This is your player 1 start, and then this is presumably... Okay, those are deathmatch starts. What track is playing? It's in the bottom right. Well, it's probably hard to read right now because there's, like, icons overlaying it, but this is the first track of the Heretic Symphony, S-I-N, Symphony, OC remix album. And this is a remix of the Docs, the first E1M1, first level from Heretic. So, do we see any other weapons anywhere? That's basically my question. Sorry, I'm gonna be scrolling a lot, so if scrolling is a problem, then avert your eyes until I'm... Wait, what's this? Hellstaff, right there. It's only on hard skill. And also it has an ambush flag. So, you can get ammo for weapons you will never obtain on medium difficulty because the weapons are only there on hard difficulty, apparently. Why would you fucking do that? Like... The point of hard difficulty is to be harder. I get that you're probably adding more weapons to even the playing field on the hard difficulty, but, like, without those weapons, you're giving me ammo for weapons that I can never use. And I literally cannot engage with basically half of the level because there's not enough ammo for the one weapon you did give me, plus the starting wand. So then, presumably that means that somewhere there is also a crossbow pickup. But I'm not seeing it. Kind of like tracing around the outside though, so it could be somewhere else in the middle. What is this? Oh, waterfall noises. Still not seeing any other weapon pickup things. Like, did they literally forget to give you the crossbow, even though there's ethereal arrows everywhere in the level? Because I am not seeing anything else. I wonder if the Doom Wiki page... mentions... They don't really have, like, a walkthrough listed for this. But, does it mention what exists in the map? Yes, it does. There's literally no... There is literally no crossbow in the level. Yeah, I could have just looked here rather than, like, opening the map in Slade and freaking hunting around the map for it. But basically, this list confirms what conclusion I drew from hunting around the map in Slade. There's a Hellstaff, it's only on the harder difficulties. And there is no crossbow, even though there's crossbow ammo everywhere in the level. Like, you didn't really finish the level, I feel like, in terms of, like, mapping it. You did not finish mapping the level. This level feels unfinished. Because, like, how could you put ammo in a level that there's no weapon for? And you basically put not enough ammo to actually engage with half the enemies in the level. Because I basically had, like, 50% of the kills, thereabouts. So yeah, this map I feel kind of falls flat. So that's unfortunate. First map definitely felt a lot more impressive than this one did. The first one, you know, like I said, felt kind of aggressively balanced, at least on Hurt Me Plenty, or Bring Us Them Oneth. But it felt doable, and it felt like it incentivized you to use the items, and it was very interesting to look at, I felt like, given that Heretic gives you kind of limited variety of textures and colors to work with. Anyway, we'll go on and look at the third map that is listed in the featured mods by Christopher Lutz, which skips ahead 10 years to 2011. So, like, if we actually go to the featured mods here, like, it actually groups these all together since they're by the same author. And as this mentions, I don't know why. I guess, yeah, these are alphabetically listed by title, I guess. And you can tell, like, you can see there's only 2 dates here, because the second date is actually the date that both of the latter 2 alphabetically were released. But we'll look at Icebound next. It's funny because I forget which of these 2 it was, but when I went to the id Games entry for either Reclamation or Torture, one of the reviews said, well, it's no Icebound. So Icebound might be a significant step up. And I will be using a different source port to play it because the README actually indicates source ports to use for it that are much more modern than presumably W Heretic was by today's standards. That one didn't age as well, I suppose. Anyway, let me take one more break, and then we'll come back and look at the final level for tonight. It's probably how we'll do it because I'm gonna need to get get my plan in order for exactly how I want to tackle what's next on the list, because as I mentioned, there's the Iron Forge listed next. But I'm debating whether I want to play that first or actually play Wayfarer first, or... Because, like, apparently the Iron Forge shares some commonalities in terms of modifications. But the Iron Forge did come out first out of the two of those, so... those I'll have to get ready for tomorrow. But we will look at Icebound in a few minutes after a break. And now you can see the track that's playing more easily because there isn't text on top of it. It's in the bottom right corner. Okay, so, reset the timer. I did remember to update the level. Let me go ahead and I'll launch the game. But we will, do I remember what level this uses? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Mute that. We'll capture it. Okay, so we've got the third level ready to go, but let's read about it first. So this is Icebound, and this came out 10 years after the previous 2 levels we played. But this is included right alongside those 2 in the featured mods list. The description for this says, clear the heretical forces from the frozen caverns. Under other releases, it lists, well, the other 2 levels we played, and a bunch of Doom/Doom 2 stuff. Because, yeah, if you look... So, Christopher Lutz has a full-blown wiki page on Doom Wiki, and if you look at the list, there's a lot of stuff that happened between 2001 and this map. So this occupies the E1M3 slot. It's single player only. Once again, difficulty settings are implemented, although as we have found out with the torture map, that doesn't necessarily mean they were implemented well, so let's hope this one goes over better. A note on source ports. What you really need to run this level is a Boom or MBF compatible limit removing source port. I did 98% of my testing with Z-Doom, so that's what I recommend, but I have verified it also runs with PRBoom 2481. No jumping! In all caps. So I'm running this with DSDA-Doom. 029, I think is the version that I have. Yeah. Construction. Base, new level from scratch. Editors used, WinDEU, Death, BSP, and Doom Builder. Known bugs, none that I know of. And build time, forever. Seriously, like 7 years. That might rival the build time of Zedonk's Hexen level that we played last weekend, Twisted Reality. But that was like an on and off for several years kind of thing. Okay, let's jump into the map. That's pretty much it for the readme. Okay. This is probably the first time I'm playing a Heretic level in DSDA-Doom, but I've played 1 or 2 other things in this before. Is the music actually too quiet? I tried to, like, adjust this beforehand. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess this level in particular has... Well, right, this level's music gets quiet for a certain part of it. Alright. We should be good. And this is... I have already warped to the level in E1M3's slot, so let's go ahead and start the timer and see what we've got here. Oh yeah, now the music is slightly louder, so let me... I'll put it down to there at least. Alright, already an interesting beginning. This immediately makes me think of, like, E2M2 in, Resortum. So I just accidentally tripped over some wand crystals. Somewhere between E2M2 and Resortum and, like, I want to say, like, some early level in Turok 2, maybe? Okay, hang on, let's grab the armor that's right over here. But yeah, we're offboarding a boat here. We're disembarking. So that's a pretty cool beginning. Like, this is like the docks, except miniature. Like, that was the docks, now we're done. Although it's interesting... Yeah, so there's like... Okay, yeah, it's using like the ice textures and whatnot. And you can see there's little bits of ice there. Surprised the ship didn't take damage from crashing into the ice. We've got the, my favorite... Oh yeah, we got the ice physics going on there. We've got my favorite, I can't believe it's not Tetris and or a bathroom textures from episode 3. Oh, we did the instantaneous, like, angle opening doors again, which we saw happen in, I think that was in Reclamation that we saw that happen. There's already better lighting in this map than there was in Torture, that's for sure. You know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of, one of the forbidden areas of the Nox Mortalis demo. And by forbidden area, I mean I wasn't really intended to get to it, but I went out of bounds and got to it anyway. And honestly, like, I uploaded my demo playthrough of the Nox Mortalis demo, and I have it in 2 parts. There's the part that you were meant to get to, and there's the part you weren't meant to get to. But, like, I spent almost just as much time on the second part, and, like, that just made me more interested in the game, so, like... And, I will say, like, playing Nox Mortalis kind of got me interested... Is this gonna be a trap? No, I guess not. That's neat. I can appreciate the environment in here. Nox Mortalis kind of got me, like, curious about, like, Kingsfield likes and whatnot. So, like, I tried the Queen's Domain demo. I tried a couple of other demos. I really haven't stuck with any of them. Like, Nox Mortalis is definitely... Oh, we found the crossbow pretty early in this, as opposed to the Torture map that had crossbow ammo but didn't have the crossbow. Oh, I can just call that down. That's a very long elevator. I don't know if I want to go up there yet. Alright, that needs a key. I know, I interrupted my own thought. I know I forgot what it was. Other than, like, yeah... Nox Mortalis is like a much more lenient... I mean, like... Yeah, you can still die in it, and it's got, like, survival aspects to it. It's more of a mix of genres than strictly being a Kingsfield-like, and it's probably not even fair to call it a Kingsfield-like. I guess I can go in here. No? Apparently not. It's a cool waterfall, too. We got, like, tiers to it and everything. I guess I'm going up the elevator. Oh, we got, like, fixed corners there. That's cool. That's a cool detail there, too. Switch doesn't work? Hang on. Are my bindings messed up? Hang on. What is my use key? Is my use key on, like... No, it's on space. Yeah. Yeah, I used it to open that door. We're fine. Why is... Did I pick a bad source port for this? They said they tried it on PR Boom. I mean, I could fire it up in, like, DSDA-Doom 471 or something. That's what I used last weekend for, Twisted Reality. That seems like it's probably supposed to work. I'm gonna go try a different source port. Alright. If we're gonna do this with DSDA-Doom, then I'll run it through the older version that I have set up with Proton. Where... Oh, that's right, I hooked up ZDL, so I can use that. It's like, if I have the choice to use anything that isn't DSDA-Doom, I will use something that isn't DSDA-Doom. I might have a version of PR Boom lying around somewhere, too. From my Windows partitions. Actually, do I have a Linux version of PR Boom installed? I don't know. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, let's try... move that. So, some music again while I'm doing this. Oh, what? That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm gonna run it now. Oh, I need to switch the music to not use MIDI. It's super awkward. Can I get this to not use MIDI? Is that even an option? Yeah, it should be. OPL synth emulation. Or libOPN. There we go. Does seem a little bit loud, but now we should be okay. The sound might actually be too quiet. Alright. Okay. Oh, I need to, like, scale up the status bar. Scaling options, that. Damn, look at scale 1. Let's do, like, 4. Could do that, but we'll just do this. Okay. We're gonna replay the beginning of the map. Oh, right, I had, like, mouse-looking shit on here. I should probably turn that off. Hang on. Oh, that's bindings. Always mouse look, turn that off, and then... turn auto-aim. I don't know what smart auto-aim is, actually. That's already yes. Let's just see what happens. I had mouse look on from what I was playing last weekend. Yeah, it's working. Okay. The lighting already feels different. Oh. I need to turn off jumping. That had a sound effect. It is supposed to have a sound effect. Alright, I have to take back my criticism of it needed a sound effect and didn't have one, because apparently that was just because Crispy Doom didn't do the sound effect, but that totally did it. What was I in here for? Right, no jumping. I mean, I could just not press the button, but... Allow jump was set to default, but it was allowing me to jump. Yeah, okay, that's better. Now I just need to remember that my use key is different. Hang on a sec, did I pick up the ammo at the beginning this time? No, I did not. Alright, don't forget the crossbow. Still can't open that. Oh, the dude didn't come down the elevator this time. Yeah, that guy was on the elevator last time. Alright, so, here we go. Does this switch work? Yes. So, Apparently DSDA-Doom, not a good idea for this WAD, even though allegedly it was also tested with PR Boom at one point. Alright, I will resume the timer then. Oh, you know what? I do need to actually fix my bindings, though, because, like, I don't have item bindings set up in here at all. So I actually do need to fix this. We'll make that use... inventory is on a different screen, right? Yeah. Okay. A lot of you. That's really a lot of you. Let me check one other thing in here. Sector light mode, dark. Doom Legacy, what does Doom Legacy look like? Yeah, that looks brighter. I was kind of thinking it looked a little flat, honestly. Is he dead? I'm pretty sure he's dead. Okay. What other options are there for that? There's vanilla. How you would think that... What the hell is Doom Legacy, then? Let's use vanilla. That does seem like it might be darker. Yeah, okay, this feels a little more expressive to me. And that lighting mode toggle, like that switch, is why I have an older version of GZ-Doom in the first place. Because newer versions did away with that, I think. And they made it, like, map-defined. Nice whiff on that one. Why did that make us... I didn't even, like... Apparently, bonking into something because of ice physics causes the like, hit noise, or the... You know, that noise. Like, I didn't press use. Oh, we got more ambient noises here, too. I mean, the water as well, but, like, also that, like, sort of windy noise or something. What am I actually doing here? It just seems like a set piece. That's where we came from, so let's go this way. Oh, that's right, we're supposed to be going to the ice cavern, right? And apparently they have, like, a mine set up down here or something. Was there anything else in here? This was the door that wasn't open before. That's what that switch actually did up at the top. That didn't work in the other source port. It's really funny, I was worried that Crispy Doom wasn't gonna suffice for the first two maps that said use Heretic. But actually, that I didn't have a problem with, but I did have a problem using DSDA-Doom for the thing that said it was tested in PR Boom. Oh, yeah, see, I think these guys' projectiles do actually operate as a light source in GZ-Doom. Maybe. Oh, nice of him to drop ammo. Claw orb, huh? I still have plenty of ammo for this, though. It's like, now I'm a little, like, wary of my ammo usage because of both of the previous maps, but especially Torture. You know, honestly, I kind of wonder if the fact that there were ethereal arrows but no crossbow in that map was supposed to be, like, a play on the fact that the map was named Torture. I can't hit that guy. If he decides to actually, like, come down here, then... Oh, there's the claw. Okay. Oh, There he is. Yeah. Oh, the item selection actually wraps in this port. I don't think that's normally a thing. Ow. Who's shooting at me? Oh. More are you guys. Where you guys come from? Guess I can't go that way. This is where I came from. Was there a locked door where I came from? Am I actually just going back? Feels like there could have very well been more to do here, though. There's a blue key statue over there. Oh, hello. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. Let's walk out. If it sucks, hit the bricks. They're having an infight anyway. Alright, that's fine. Did I go up here? Apparently not, because there's dudes up here. Oh. I think I went here the first time. Not when I restarted the map in this source port. I should save. And now we're all the way at the beginning, which I probably don't need to be out here. And now I'm thinking, should I have actually changed the lighting mode in this? What I played in it last Sunday. Because I did, like, when I was rewatching part of last Sunday's VOD to actually cut it, I need to post it. I never posted the Twisted Reality playthrough yet. I was realizing how flat some of the lighting looked, and I honestly wonder if part of that is the fault of the lighting mode. Okay, I'm not convinced I'm actually supposed to be out here. Oh, hello. Well, okay. He got softened up by the dudes in here. Ow. What? Did I get both of them? Can't get to that ammo. Was this always here? There's a bag of holding. He's dead. I'm having a really hard time hitting him. Apparently I was aiming a little too far to the left. No crosshairs, so. What? Did he actually... Was he dead before he hit the wall? This isn't Sulaco. These guys don't take damage for hitting walls, right? Do I actually want to go back up here? Because I still don't actually know where this key gets used, I think. I got the key up here. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought maybe I could do something interesting from there. If I can do it on that side, then maybe. There's definitely a dude there. Maybe multiple. He's dead. That's right, I do actually have this weapon, too. Alright, what the hell am I blatantly missing? I really don't like the map colors in DSDA-Doom. They make everything way too low contrast. The colors in Crispy were much better. I don't know. Should I be able to go through that right now? Am I actually still having problems with the map functioning? Or am I having problems with just, like, blatantly ignoring stuff in the map? Because really, it could be either one at this point. And given that I saw the blue door indicator in there, I assumed that, like, I'm not supposed to go that way yet. Anyway. I mean, if there's no point in me being here, I might as well just leave. Let me see if I can change the map colors. Traditional Raven, what does that do? That's the same thing. I don't know why it was saying custom when it wasn't custom. Let's do Traditional Doom because... What? It didn't change the background, though. That's weird. Ordinarily, Traditional Doom gives it a black background. I don't know why it's not doing that. Well, I guess I'm doomed to just, Let's try that, and then see if this works. No, it doesn't. Why is this still showing the background? Why can I not get this to fucking work? I don't know, but it's really freaking hard to see. Like, this is ridiculously low contrast, so the map might as well not exist. Although, if it shows the door, which it might... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Then maybe I don't need to worry about it so much. It's not over here. It's over here. Oh my god, I was here earlier, and then I completely forgot about it. Okay, never mind. I'm just a complete fool. I forgot it because it's the world's smallest door. It's basically like the one that I overlooked by accident in the torture map, except this one has like a dedicated hallway leading to it, so it's really not much of an excuse. Oh, and now we're here. Okay, that's fun. That actually leads us into the other side of this section. Hi. And now there's a teleporter there. Hi, I'm almost dead, actually. I'm almost dead. I'm not, in fact, almost dead, but that joke basically wrote itself. That didn't work, huh? Wait, can I just walk into it? Just walk in. If it sucks, hit the bricks, I guess? That just brings you back in here anyways. That's just a shortcut to get back if you somehow stumbled out of here. This is not where I came in from, right? Right. There's a lot of you. There continue to be a lot of you. Remember, I also have claw. Claw, not to be confused with the Club, which was also very popular in the 90s. What am I talking about? This map was created in 2011. Oh, I hear a weird dragon, I think. That's where I came in, right? So we're actually going up here? Oh, or we're not going up there. Okay, maybe these guys don't generate their own light sources. Ow. It's hard to dodge when you're stuck in ice physics. Alright, I forgot to save for a while, unfortunately, so I am gonna save there. I accidentally hit caps lock there. That was what the CL run was about. Oh, hey, there's health in here. That's nice. It'd be even nicer if I could see it. But, you know, it's a cave. It's supposed to be dark, I guess. Alright, now we're actually allowed to go in here. Look at this. Look at the shadow work here. That's pretty good. It's like, yeah, it's supposed to appear that the light is coming from the direction that you first see when you come in here, basically. Yeah, okay, I was beginning to figure as much. I don't have any tomes of power. Otherwise, I would have considered using one here. Okay, he's dead. I slid into that vial. I didn't really need it. I'm hearing more gargoyles, but I'm not sure where. Oh, there you are. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, God. There's another key I have to disable. I thought I fell off of the boardwalk there. But no, I just need to remove the crouch key. There we go. Like, I mean... Arguably, just having to mess with the settings is part of why I prefer to not use Cheesy Doom for classic Doom things. But also because, like, it's like the least vanilla port imaginable. What I should also bind is... in here? Yeah, it's these. I always forget which direction I normally do them. I probably had it the other way, but yeah, I had it the other way before. Okay, done fiddling. Okay, cool. Sure, just run right into the line of fire of that. Two of them are down. But there's still another one? There's still another one. Here's the gargoyle. There you are. Hard to see because it's kind of just dark over there. And ow! I was not paying attention. I am trying to hit you. It's not working. grab ammo and maybe also health. Because I might have left some health here. There's still another slashy bullet? Yeah, there was. There's a key up there. Which is for that other door that I can't currently get to anyway. Okay, you cannot shoot through the waterfall. Seems like. Although I can walk through it, but it seemed like their projectile got destroyed by, like it just, you know, hit it and dissipated. Oh, you can't walk through that waterfall though. Beware of ice. Although, also I love that their extremely noisy yelling face sound projectile just hits the water and splashes like anything else. Yeah, who else is... Oh, you are. Okay. Oh, you can just shoot through that. Okay, well, now I know that. Uh-oh. Where am I going now? Oh shit, yep. I'm gonna run out of health items, dude. Oh, that's garbage. I don't know if there's any point to me being here right now. Might as well YOLO it and see if anything good becomes of it. I doubt it. Are you not dead? I shot you in the face point blank with a crossbow bolt. Oh, wow, the Phoenix Rod? Okay. Wasn't expecting to see that in this map. Yeah, this map's going places. God damn it. I could not see him. Like, period. Alright, now we gotta do this again. Still not dead? No, I think he might have died now. What? Did I destroy the shot? Or did it, like, get destroyed crashing into the dying gargoyle? Ow. Blame the ice physics. Oh, you need the blue key for that door? Okay. It's not really marked on this side. I realize it's extremely boring watching me try to snipe these guys, but I'm getting sick of them sniping me. Let me go back in here and reclaim whatever health is left, because I think there was still... Yeah, that one. I don't know why I'm still hearing gargoyles in here. Alright. I don't really like where my health is at, but we'll work with it. Wait. Switch. Where does that put me? Oh, is that actually a shortcut back? That is a shortcut back. Okay. Did I leave any health out here? Yeah, those are the guys that have been bothering me. Oh hey, claw orb. Okay. Wait, am I going backwards now? Okay, no, this should be going the correct way again. Okay. I mean, yeah, come on, dude. What am I looking at here? I guess that's a bridge that's supposed to be raised. Alright, this is where I ended up going before. And eventually dying. Like, dude, I can't see anything. Cool, yeah. I can't see this shit coming because there's no fucking lighting in here. Supposed to land on that? Oops. So I have, like, no healing left now. There could be health somewhere, that would be great. I will accept that. Is that an exit? Because normally blue sparkles mean exit. That's what they meant in the first map. Okay, so yeah, technically this bridge is sort of like battered, but it extends from the door that I was at. There's supposed to be a switch on one of these. Oh, there's a switch here. And now I live here. Seems bad. Oh, well, that's an interesting change of pace. Uh-oh. Die because I can't fucking see anything. And you're basically a sitting duck at that point. I wonder if that's supposed to be a switch over there. Alright, well this is completely untenable without any kind of healing. Yeah, there's some right here actually. I'm curious about something now. Can I ride this up? I doubt it. No. Where can I... Oh, there's more over here too, actually. Okay, well that helps. That gives me 40 health I didn't have. Where was that other door that I had found? That, like, led back. Well, actually, this is on the other side of it, right? Wait. Yeah, it was down here. I think it was this. Yeah, this is what leads back. So if I do want to look around again, it's not literally up there, but it's like back here. If I've left anything else behind all the way at the beginning in terms of healing items. Doesn't really seem like it. Well, there's more health there, so at least we're at full health. That will definitely still help a bit at least. I probably should not have gotten myself in the situation I did in terms of having used all of my quartz flasks. Kind of wondering if I'm supposed to be able to get up into those alcoves, but they might just be for enemies to spawn out of. Okay. Where was I? I definitely feel like I am taking way longer for this map than you're expected to. Okay, so we want to go back through here. And then out here. And through here. And then we'll see what happens. Glad the gargoyle took that one for me. Unfortunately, now the gargoyle is like sitting on a torch and it kind of blocks my view. Alright, I think that guy's dead. It's ridiculous how much you cannot see, dudes. Okay, yeah, so that bridge does function right from the get-go. These dudes actually, like, below. Like, I hear them. I don't know where they are, but I hear them. I'm kind of wary of starting this process before I clear out what's already here. I don't know. I hear them, but I'm not seeing them come out, and they don't seem to be attacking me, so... So I guess we proceed, and see if I can survive this. I wish I had armor. It actually blocks you in, like, as soon as you do this. Like, as soon as you commit to it, and then the water drains, and then all of a sudden lava comes in. That's pretty good as a scene transition. What the? Falling rocks in a video game? I can't believe it. Ow. Alright, he's dead. Where's the other one? He died. Alright, I think we're good. I basically just did AD spamming on ice. Probably didn't want to fall off of there. That's probably bad. Alright, there's a teleporter here. Am I supposed to shoot that? I don't know. But yeah, that seems like it's... I guess that's supposed to be, and you should get this, its progression, rather than ending the level this time. How am I leaving? Seems like a good question. Because I don't see the bridge that was here. I mean, that's the only bridge now. And then everything else is teleporters. Is it actually just the one teleporter? There's no other switch or anything. Was that supposed to teleport me somewhere? Like... Okay, there's 2 teleporters, actually. I don't know. Can I shoot these things? Oh, that did something. Okay, yeah. We are supposed to shoot them. I didn't hear anything happen when I shot this one. So I'm not sure if shooting that one did anything, but shooting the others did something. I don't feel confident about this working. It might actually work, but good luck controlling it. Alright, I think you're kind of intended to, like, make it to that second one initially. That really looks like it's not supposed to work, but it does. But yeah, like, the first and second posts are the ones that are, like, the farthest apart. Where it felt kind of dicey. So now I have the Phoenix Rod. I still don't have... I forget, did I see the blue key in that room, or did I see the blue key out here or something? Oh yeah, it was out here, right. And now we probably have stairs. Ow. Where are you? Dude, come on. Thank you. Okay, we have the key. Now we can open that big door over there. Shadows here are pretty good, too. Still some more ammo up there. And also, I thought I saw health. I'm gonna lose more health if I stick around here much longer, so let's, maybe not... Oh, wait! What are you doing up there? Isn't that where I started? That guy seems new, too. Okay, he's dead. You're dead. Ow. I mean, ow on his behalf, I guess. Yeah, this is where I started. So yeah, they added some enemies there. I see. And yeah, the funny thing is there's a blue door statue behind the door, so that doesn't really help because you won't see it. So did that do... Okay. That raised the... Ow. Dude, I'm busy admiring the landscape. Fuck off. And to you guys. But it's like it raised the fences, but not the bridge? And so that's what I had actually seen before, was like the fences embedded in the bridge or something. That looked kind of weird. Like it made it look like spikes. It didn't work. Where? Okay, I think he's dead. These guys could saw it off, that would be great. Alright, that one's dead. I guess there's another one? But yeah, that's super weird looking. It's like, why is it like diagonally across? That seems to suggest something else still needs to be raised, but maybe I can go in from the other end now. Because, in here? Yeah. This is raised now. That was one of the things that got raised. I guess that already is a bridge. It doesn't look like one, but it is. It's literally just like a lattice work of like fences. But there's like 3 different blue doors. I'm going to fucking die. I have 15 health. I should probably actually use the quartz flasks now. I don't know if there was any other health that I had, like, still left at the, earlier parts of the map. Why did I hear snake? I hear snake and I get worried. I didn't go up here at the beginning? Okay. I didn't even notice there was a shadow sphere on there, which, you know, is ironic because it's supposed to be invisibility. Okay, well, unfortunately I lost some health in the process of that. Okay. Now, where am I going to go back? Hang on. I want to go this way. The level is surprisingly interconnected, ultimately. What? Yeah, that's the snake. And I'm dead. There was more ammo back there. There's a claw orb up there. That's supposed to be stairs. Okay. I mean, it looks like a ladder, but it's functionally stairs. It's like one of those super dense Doom 2 staircases. That's pretty fun. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Could you die already? Thank you. Uh-oh. I hear more snake things. Or Ophidians. How did that not hit me? Thanks, I guess. I think I might have heard him die too. I am almost out of arrows. Alright, was there actually a bridge here somewhere? Oh, there's the snake. Okay. He's dead now. At least I have some health, apparently. Can I climb the other side, too? No. I might be able to cheat and fall over the other side from here, though? Maybe. Not like that, though. Yeah, that technically works. It's probably not intended. I can't get up there anyway. Yeah, I think I'm fully intended to be on the other side. Okay, well there's some arrows. That's a lot of guys. Oh crap. I got to play a red one. Alright, hey, if I stay out here, maybe I can actually see enemies. It's funny that those are so close to the corners that I can pick them up from down here. He's dead. Oh, okay. You're dead. There are definitely dudes up there. We have more docks. We started with docks and now we're ending with docks, potentially. It's all docks. Always has been. Where are you guys? Okay, yeah, you're all up there and stuff. Wary of wasting all my claw ammo here. What? Where was that coming from? Maybe in there? There's another interesting bridge made out of, you know, fences over here. Oh, that's not very nice. Damn, they can get pushed back pretty hard. One's dead. There's 3 of them. Jeez. The problem is I was getting, like, caught on the ice. Where did I come from? I came from there. I don't think I like that. Come on. He's dead. Oh, there goes my health again. I don't actually know what that accomplished besides nearly killing me. But apparently I can go in here now. Interesting corner. Okay, they're opening that door. Oh, well, that sucks. I'm totally gonna die here. Out of ammo for that now, too. Okay, they're fortunately dead. Another urn, huh? Oh, boy. Oh, and this is one of the top portions. Okay. Alright, what happens when we step on the red button? This would be a good time to actually have ammo? Yeah, alright, fuck me, I guess. I have 5 arrows. That's all I have. Yeah, and they give you wand crystals in here as an extra fuck you. Okay, you can just walk out. Yep, out of arrows. There is some ammo in here, but I need to actually kill these guys first. Alright, is that all of them? And then I get fucking hit by the gargoyle. Give me a break. There's more gargoyles that I am not aiming at for some reason. What are you doing? I can't aim at that guy for some reason. Wait. I assume that's a gargoyle. It's either a gargoyle or Wings of Wrath. Now where the heck am I? Up keeps going. I thought we were almost done with it because I had, like, gotten all the keys before. Come on, really? Well, I do have urns now, so there's that. Here's the frickin' gargoyle. Using this because it's the weapon that I have the most ammo for, but also that's no longer going to be true very soon. Glad he didn't smack me with that one. Weird because this level started out being pretty generous with resources, but lately it's been a lot more stingy, it seems like. I disagree heavily. Is there a recovery path from here? There we go. Oh, I blew it. Okay. But I see where the end state is. I suppose if you do this right, you probably don't even bother with these guys. Can't fit in there. Where was the teleporter? Oh, I bonked into this one. Where's the other gargoyle? If the gargoyle almost got in my way, too. Oh, well, that's bad. That's not a good prize. Could I even be going back up, or is there... I guess? Cool, then I fucking... This level sucks, dude. Hey, look, a Tome of Power. Where have those been the entirety of this level? I could have used about 5 of those by now. Boy. This is getting pretty harsh. I'm not actually sure if there's more to do in here, but it feels like sticking around in here is also bad. Oh, hey, there's stuff here. Oh, that's where they're coming out of. It'd be great if there were secret walls here or something, but it doesn't seem like there are. I have, like, no ammo for that. I have no ammo for this. I have basically no ammo for anything. So yeah, you know, that's fucking great. Don't give the player ammo. Oh, and now it warps you there so you... So that part where I accidentally made it back on the first try, they force you to do that. So it's a pity that I didn't actually, like, save over there or survive, but how am I supposed to survive with so little resources? This map would have been better if it actually ended shortly after you got the blue key, but no, it keeps going. save over here. Yeah, the problem is it's a slight incline on the way back. Well, at least in some places. Wait, oh, wow. Yeah, you don't want to run over the, like, volcanoes, which is basically what I... Oh, god damn it. There's literally no point for me to, like, suffer through finding the teleporter. And now I'm really irritated that, like, I'm fucking this up 5 million times after I actually got through it successfully the very first time. Because, like, the way back, it seems to intentionally be harder. Because now you got all these dudes frickin' shooting at you from everywhere. Oh, man. I achieved liftoff. You don't want to achieve liftoff. I accidentally ran through all of them, so I'll take it. But now the problem is, it's not going to be any better here. Oh wait, can I just leave? Maybe I can just leave. Okay. That unlocked. We're still not done. There is still more stuff going on in this level. This seems like boss time. Yep, okay. I remember when I said there was a Tome of Power, I didn't pick up the Tome of Power. Oh, remember I forgot I picked up the Phoenix Rod. Should probably use that. But not while I'm, like, being overcrowded like this. Can I get out of here? That would be great. Yeah, okay. I guess I can use one of those, but that might not do me any favors, actually. Oh, you are still alive. I thought you were dead. I'm stuck. I'm totally going to die. Don't know what that switch did. Yeah, this is back in this room, so I shouldn't have done that. That's a really bad idea, because then you have to run all the way back from there again. Nice time to run out of fucking ammo. That's right, last time I just, like, ended up fucking off. Yeah, so there's the tome. Oh, please, thank you. I didn't want to go back down. I really don't want to be here with this guy. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Alright, we have the tome this time. What am I actually doing? Last time I think I just, like, dropped off of here. Right, and there was supplies here. Hey, there's a bunch of claw orbs. Okay, I think I overlooked that last time. It's actually harder to see stuff when I'm using the claw, because it's, like, the biggest honkin' weapon model. Or sprite. Where am I right now? Oh, okay, that's over there. This is where we want to be, okay. But let's have a quick look around for any other resources around here before I go in there this time. Alright, so we have the Tome of Power this time. Or I could just, you know, fall down some stairs on fire. Can't believe that happened. Whoa. Nice physics. Okay, so you have to start going up the stairs and then he shows up. Alright, are you dead yet? Wow! That just fucking one-shot me. Cool, thanks. It's not even targeting him, dude. What the hell? Okay, he's dead. I am about to also be dead. Forgot I was almost out of arrows. That's unfortunate. Wait, I'm out of fucking everything, dude. And then I just ran into the pit again, which shouldn't even be there. Like, I still think that is the stupidest possible design idea. I mean, okay, I see. So, originally it's Windows, and then it opens to reveal that, hey, this connects to the rest of the level. Wouldn't you rather be down there again? No, actually. I really wouldn't. Why doesn't that fucking aim at me? Cool, I killed him. So here's the problem. Sometimes he makes that noise anyway when he's not dead yet. So then I have to assume, oh, well, he might still not be dead. No, actually he was, and now I just fired into the stairs and killed myself. Alright, are you dead now? You're dead now. Good. So we hit that switch, and then what? That is the question. This seems to be a thing that's open that I don't want to actually be in. So now there's just like a lot of stuff going on. Well, apparently I am allowed to leave. Did that switch actually do something out here, not in there? I have no idea. And I can't really find out because there's like 20 enemies in there. Which are now infighting, actually, so maybe that's fine. I don't think I should actually be going back out here, but... I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Now I'm all the way back out here. I probably really shouldn't be all the way back out here. Where does this go? What? I've managed to confuse myself as to where the heck I am right now. Oh, another Tome of Power in there. Alright, well that could be useful if I can find my way back to where I'm actually supposed to be. At this point, this map has sort of like exceeded the, Alright, now I've definitely gone backwards. So this is the place that had all this stuff overlooking it, and I actually was kind of curious to, like, understand how much of this I haven't explored. Isn't that there? Oh, I can't get... Oh, I can go here, and then I can go here. Have I been here? Probably. I can't see who I'm shooting at. There's two of them. Alright, now there's one. I don't know where he is. And I still have no ammo for anything, so it's really bad to be wasting it. Oh wait, are they both dead? Maybe they're both dead. Well, I got some claw ammo for my trouble. And a flame orb, in case I want to blow myself up again. There's a shield back there that I should be able to pick up. What? Oh, that works. What? Apparently I can, like, you know, it's like, what's under his corpse? Or checking in the barrels. Sure, why not? Alright, I actually have a decent amount of dragon claw ammo. So that's something. Problem is I don't remember where the heck I'm supposed to be right now. Wait. Because now... You start getting to a point where the stage interconnects back on itself, and then you, like, lose track of which direction you were accessing things from. And it starts to get a little confusing. Pretty sure I shouldn't be going back this way, but Yeah, wasn't this way forwards? How the hell did I end up getting back here? That's the part that I'm confused about. I may end up spending the entire rest of the night being lost because of this. I'm pretty sure that I should actually be on the other side of this. Which I guess means up here, which means I need to find the other side of where I got to in here. Which was probably this? No, this is what I just got to now that I hadn't been to before. Okay, more flame orbs. Another one over here too. Oh, this was probably where I had been. I just never went the other way. That's funny. Okay, whoops. I'm surprised that hasn't opened into something. But I guess it's not supposed to. Do I want to go this way? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to go back that way. Alright. Now we're heading back the correct direction. And now the question is, what state have I left things in? Okay, that's just the wall. At least I have some ammo to do something with here. Arguably, at this point. Yeah, and then we went into this mess. And we hit a switch over there, and I didn't know what it did. And then I died a lot. Or a couple times. This place is generally too dark to see enemies. I was really hoping I would interrupt him, but I didn't. I still don't have much in the way of bomb damage. Okay, that's most of them clear. There's also more Dragon Orb ammo and more wand ammo. But yeah, this was probably a little easier with the ranks slightly thinned out at least. Or at least more spread out. Because honestly, like, I heard infighting going on. Ow. But I'm not really sure how many of them actually killed each other. It seemed like probably only a couple actually did. Is this new? That's probably new. Oh, shit! Is he dead? Yes, okay. The problem is I bounced him into a dark corner where I couldn't see him anymore. Okay. Now what? I think we found the exit this time. There were 7 secrets in this map, and I did not find a single one. I feel a little bad about that. But at least I actually fought most of the enemies this time. There were probably... And actually... I'm assuming some of the secrets probably account for this. There were probably still some of the enemies that were up high in the rafters or the parapets or whatever in that one particular section. I forget if I saved here. Someone. Oh, you know what? There's probably some enemies over there that I have no interest in engaging in because that room was kind of awful. The one with the platforming that he had to basically run uphill in the snow both ways. Oof. The map started out, you know, being interesting in terms of its, you know, exploration, but then it became too much of an ordeal to enjoy the exploration at times. And there was definitely 1 or 2 points where I became very hard-pressed for health resources. Although, that seemed to resolve itself when I went back and, like, scavenged for more. Yeah, okay, so this area. There's definitely still some areas around the sides here. I'm really curious about that up there. Like, we've been I'm presuming we were up there before, technically. Like, later in the level. Like, yeah, there's these dudes just all over the place. Maybe I wasn't up there. If there's still a guy up there, then I probably wasn't up on that side. Is he dead now? He might be dead now. Where are these guys? Are they actually in there? I would be curious if I can access them. I don't know, now that... Yeah, they're in there. Good luck counter-sniping them. They're basically invisible. And even when you think they're visible, you're not going to hit them. So, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. This is pretty cool, actually, because, like, I guess this is supposed to be a big dam. And it's funny, because, like, yeah, originally this level was the gatehouse. I guess you could say that's the gatehouse. Of course, that's not actually the name of this level anymore. But yeah, I guess I was kind of hoping that I would be able to, like, explore the entirety of that, but I'm not actually sure that's possible. Some of that might just be for enemies to snipe at you and you to have a bad time. So, yeah, I killed, like, one more enemy, so kind of meaningless. Alright. Well, I guess we can end the level then. But yeah, geez, 0 secrets though. But I did spend over an hour on it regardless, in real time. I was also surprised at, like, how well lit early parts of the level were, but then there were some later parts where there were sections where enemies would kind of just disappear. You couldn't see them anymore. And I mean, like, that's a thing that, well, one, that's gonna vary from source port to source port probably. I wonder if I actually made it harder by changing to vanilla lighting. But it was set to dark before, so I don't know. That is a thing that, like, I expect a lot of maps to suffer from in places. I mean, like, even until, like, the last 5 years or so, I remember seeing, like, custom levels and conversions that people were working on where, like, I would just look at them testing it and be like, I can't see the enemies. That seems like not a good time. And I think lately some more modern total conversions have gone out of their way to, like, make sure enemies have adequate lighting so that you can see them and they don't just get free shots on you. But when we're playing older stuff, yeah, that's probably gonna be an issue more often. But yeah, I mean, that level's certainly a hell of a lot more ambitious in terms of its size. Like I said, I could have done with it being I could have been done with it being over sooner, basically. Being slightly smaller, because, like, a couple of those last areas, I was starting to just, like, lose track of, like, okay, how did I get here in the first place? And yeah, I really wish that those windows didn't open out into the previous area where it's like, oh, here, have fun crossing all of the platforms again. Although, I guess one thing I'm kind of curious about. Let me load the file again. I assumed that this would still make me cross from you know, the other side again and do the full traversal, but is that actually true? Yeah, no, it is. I probably did actually try that once. So yeah, that would not be fun. Having to do that again and again and again if you just happen to jump out that window. It would be one thing... It would be one thing if these windows were, like, visible and you could realize that's where it's pointing to, but you couldn't just, like, run through it by accident. I suppose I could actually take pot shots on these guys from here if I really wanted to. You don't really ever have excessive ammo enough to be sniping things, though, or if you did at the beginning, you would regret wasting it on that later. Because, yeah, It sure seems like Christopher just likes to be... doesn't like to give the player way more ammo than they would know what to do with. And, like, even in terms of items... Well, I guess that's right. I did go back and find another tome later. I'm never sure whether I want to use the invisibility item because, like, that can actually cause you to dodge into attacks. So, like, that can be a blessing or a curse. To the point where I think more recent versions of the Doom Archipelago randomizer can actually be told to consider invisibility as a trap item. Like, that is how harmful people might consider the invisibility power-up to be. I did have a bunch of time bombs that I didn't use, but, like, if you have to be careful about how you use those, because you obviously don't want to use those if you're backed into a corner, because you'll just blow yourself up. Kind of like with the Phoenix Rod. I probably had a bunch of Phoenix Rod ammo, actually. Like, how much ammo? No, only 13. I mean, I mainly used that on the 2 Iron Liches in the last room. But yeah, I wasn't exactly tripping over ammo for that either. There was that one room that I found extra ammo for it in, but even then, I ended up with only 13. So, yeah. Definitely, these maps definitely want you to be as economical as possible. That being said, it is possible that maybe more stuff is actually... more resources might be given on the 4th and 5th difficulties. Because we already saw that with a weapon, an entire weapon, in the previous level I played, in Torture, which might have actually made it easier, in a way. But that had a lot of enemies going on, and it seemed like you were intended to not fight all of them, whereas this one, I at least appreciate that you were intended to fight most of them. Or it was intended to be feasible to fight most of them. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Interesting levels. This one, interesting from an exploration perspective, but it started to definitely dial up the combat difficulty for the end of it. And I found myself backtracking to try to put myself in a better resource situation multiple times. So with those done, next we're going to be looking at a couple of... Actually, no, wait. I guess the question is, do I want to go in chronological order of these entries, or do I want to go in, like, do the Heretic stuff first, and then do the Hexen stuff? Oh, wow, this actually cuts out if I Alt-Tab, huh? Okay. Well, let me actually Alt-Tab out of here, and I'll put on the remix album. Because if I go and look at the list of mods, the list of featured mods, yeah, if I were gonna do this all Heretic things first, then we would probably want to look at the Iron Forge and the Wayfarer, which Wayfarer is not actually on the featured mods list, but like I said, my understanding is it was used. Some of its ideas were probably incorporated into the most recent Heretic remaster with some of the modifications you can toggle on and off, so I'm curious to look at that, and the Iron Forge included some of its modifications. So, do we want to do that next, or do we want to go to Shadows of Kronos next, which is Hexen related, and was released earlier in 2014, or at least that's when its initial release was. Yeah, I guess technically all of these became featured mods at the same time because they became featured with the newest Hexen, Heretic plus Hexen remaster. So from that perspective, it doesn't matter. I'm honestly not even sure what my answer to this question is, so I think I will mull that over and decide before tomorrow's stream whether I want to do more Heretic stuff and get that out of the way first, or whether I want to jump into Shadows of Kronos. I am more inclined to do the other Heretic stuff first. In which case we would look at the Iron Forge and Wayfarer tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Wayfarer comes with maps, new maps as well. Like, I know it's a gameplay mod. I thought I read that it came with an episode as well. Yeah, it's a 9-level episode replacement and partial conversion. For Heretic and Z-Doom / GZ-Doom, so I might be playing it through GZ-Doom again. It replaces the first episode. It has a new weapon. It sounds like there's, yeah, a new boss even. There's new enemies. There's some new items. It's got custom music, a lot of which is by Varus Alpha. Do I know any of their other stuff? Oh, formerly known as Viscera Maelstrom or Doom Huntress. I know I've seen Viscera Maelstrom mentioned somewhere before. Actually, I gotta look something up now. Now I'm just, like, mind-wandering, but if I look up, oh, I can probably look it up in my own files, too, but hopefully, yeah, that might be easier to do. Do I have that here? Okay, I must have deleted the extracted version. Text file. No, I think I'm thinking of someone else. I was thinking I saw one of those names listed in music credits for... Oh wait, I'm not looking at the music credits. That's probably my problem. But no, I might still have been confusing it with someone else. Yeah, no, they're not in here at all. I was for some reason thinking that I saw that name, one of these names in Amalgam, but in Amalgam credits. But no, don't think so. Yeah, it probably makes sense for me to do the Iron Forge next, since it's a single level, and then look at the Wayfarer right after that to see, like, understand what parts of it the Iron Forge incorporated versus what, like, the full extent of what's in the Wayfarer. But yeah, it says some of these changes were adopted officially in the 2025 Night Dive Studios re-release, Heretic and Hexen. And also, the Wayfarer was a recipient of a CAC Award in 2019, so it is something that I would eventually play for long OverDOOMed regardless, even if I didn't, like, specifically arbitrarily slot it in here despite it not being listed in the featured mods, which I don't know why not, but it's probably just a, you know, a credits... authors, you know, every author involved would have to give permission, that sort of thing. I have to wonder whether Heretic plus Hexen will ever get more featured mods, because, like, to this point, the only ones listed there are the ones that launched with it last year. I don't know if maybe more will be added to it this year when QuakeCon arrives. QuakeCon this year is going to be awkward, though, given that Microsoft gutted the crap out of id. Like, id is probably completely irrelevant in terms of, like, technical advancements at this point. Because, like, they cut half of the team in Frankfurt, Germany that works on id Tech, and they cut a bunch of people from the team in Texas as well. So, like, what are they gonna do at this point? You know, there's been some, I guess I would call them rumors. There's been some, like, conjecture that, oh, the next id game is gonna be based on Unreal Engine, which would be the ultimate fucking insult, because, like, hello? Unreal Engine might not have existed without id Tech being a precursor to it. So, like, if id no longer does things with id Tech, that would just be basically pronouncing them, if not dead, effectively a zombie. It's really sad to see that, and, you know, this is all because, I mean, obviously I would have preferred that Microsoft not have acquired, and I mean, obviously Microsoft acquired, I guess, ZeniMax, which acquired Bethesda, which acquired id. Or did... I guess ZeniMax might have been directly involved in the id acquisition. I honestly forget at this point. But, like, I would have preferred those acquisitions not happen. But I guess... I guess some of those acquisitions made Doom 2016 possible in the first place, arguably, right? Because I think they were acquired before that. But yeah, Microsoft acquiring everything under the sun, obviously not good. Because now Microsoft is just trying to kill everything, basically. I wish they would have, like, cut id loose, because they definitely did that with a couple of studios. They just kind of let them do their own thing again. Let them go on their own. Id would have been a really good candidate for that, given that id is actually known for technical accomplishments of its own, and always was kind of an independent thing to begin with. But unfortunately, it's not the fate that it is actually received. Anyway, I am going to stop rambling. Whoops, let me see if I can find somewhere to send this off to. And I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. We'll do the usual afternoon timing for the weekend stream tomorrow. What is Jitspo doing? Paintball 2 dev. That's something that he sometimes does on the weekend. Let me see if he's still going, because right now he's looking at a black screen. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. He's looking at a... I recognize this Quake map. He's playing Quake. I don't remember which pack... This might have been Brutalist Gem 2 or something. He might be... Oh, no. He's still in the middle of it. This is either a Quake Brutalist Gem 2 or 3. Yeah, let's go over to Jitspo. But thanks everybody for hanging out today. We'll probably do more Heretic tomorrow. I pretty much just convinced myself of that. We'll probably do Ironforge first and then Wayfarer. We might not finish both of those in their entirety tomorrow, but we'll see where we get to. But yeah. And then we'll do Shadows of Kronos, which I have been wanting to play for years. For Hexen afterwards. So that'll be like starting next weekend sometime probably. And next week is probably going to be Next Fest demos because I still have many that I have not played. So that's what to look forward to. Hope to see you again soon, but stay safe everybody. Have a good rest of your night or morning or what have you. Enjoy your weekend. Hope to see you again tomorrow.